Hello, people. Another beautiful day. Yep. Hope your five senses work. Health and strength is good or excellent. What? On a Wednesday. Okay, what I got for you? Okay, you little Steam Deck fan, what's happening? What I got for you? Let's see here. We're talking about this AMD Fluid Motion. Listen to this. AMD software 24.1.1. AMD Fluid Motion frames and update user interface and new optimization. It says here, September 2023, we released the first preview driver for AMD Fluid Motion frames with the intent to provide gamer a glimpse of an exciting new technology that would take Radeon GPU to the next level. After listening to community feedback, improving and expanding support, and further developing the technology, we're excited to announce that the AFMF is officially released today in the latest version of AMD software. It says in today's latest update of AMD software, you can immediately experience even higher frame rates in your games that were not possible before with AMD Fluid Motion frames, giving you the upper edge against opponents when you're peeking down C long in your Valorant competitive matches or swinging across the city in Marvel Spider-Man Miles Morales. And the latest RTX Radeon 7600 XT and Fluid Motion frames and AMD HyperRX, users can see up to 97% average performance uplift in their FPS. And what's even better is that AFMF, I said AM, is now part of the HyperRX profile to be enabled in one simple click. With the addition of features like AMD FSR in the games below, we can see that AFMF brings substantial increase to FPS, and when combined with HyperRX, these results are even further extended in top gaming titles such as Baldur's Gate 3 and Starfield. Let's see here. Spider-Man Miles Morales, very high. This is on the 1080p. It's 138, but then with the Fluid Motion, it's 272. Big difference. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. Let's see. It's 113. With the Fluid Motion, it's 222. Yeah. Baldur's Gate 3. It's 87. But with Fluid Motion, oh yeah, 208. Assassin's Creed 96. With Fluid Motion is 157. Starfield is 59. But with Fluid Motion is 118. And then Last of Us Part 1. It's 57, but it's 118. And it says here, see if I got this. Okay. It says here, it's easy to see these gains in your games when you see how much easier it is now to enable AFMF to apply AFMF globally. You can simply enable HyperRX right in the Home tab when AMD software opens to experience an easy one-click solution. If you're looking to further customize your experience per game, you can find the features with the Game tab and navigate to the Game section to apply AFMF individually and enjoy increased frames with smoother gameplay across various titles. Let me see. I wonder how that will look with, say, the first Unreal. Yeah. Or Quake 3 Arena. Yeah. Anyway, it says here, AFMF support doesn't stop just with desktop support. Yeah, that means the Steam Deck is benefiting from this. It says here, in fact, it's available for AMD Ryzen processors. The Steam Deck is benefiting from this. Anyway, with AMD Radeon graphics as well. For example, in the latest AMD Ryzen 8700 processor with Radeon 7080M graphics, you can elevate your gaming with over a whopping 130% average performance uplift. Check out the result in the chart below. When you turn on HyperRX, which includes AFMF, AMD FSR2, Steam Deck is benefiting from this, folks. Anyway, says here, an additional feature, it's an easy lead to an incredible stack performance in some top-tier titles like Alan Wake, Lies of P. Bring your gaming experience to new heights. Okay. So let's see. The first Unreal. Unreal Tournament. Quake 3. What's another game I can think of here? On PC. Remember the first Need for Speed Hot Pursuit? Yeah. Anyway, look, based on the list, it says the average, AVG FPS 1080p. Alan Wake went from 27 to 80. Baldur's Gate 3 went from 62 to 108. Lies of P went from 59 to 124. Star Wars Jedi Survivor went from 23 to 69. And Starfield went from 33 to 71. Says here, video game enhancement and optimization within the latest 24.1 version of AMD software are also some new and improved video enhancement features. Now with AMD software, users can enable a toggle from the graphics tab to enjoy improved sharpness and clarity with their videos. This support extends to apps such as Google Chrome, Microsoft Edge, Media Player, and more, with support extending all the way to 4K resolution, providing user better fidelity and clarity, particularly in videos with lower quality. Note, this feature currently only works for single display configuration. Then it says here, to enable the feature, users can open AMD software and navigate to the graphics setting tabs to locate, turn on the video upscale features. Once turned on, you can control the amount of detail enhancement to reach the optimal setting based on the media using the dedicated control slider. Additionally, users of supported laptop system running on battery can go to the video playback tab in Windows setting and select the optimize for the video quality setting to further enhance support. Note that browsers like Google Chrome and Microsoft Edge require one more step to enable the feature. For video playback in browser, then it says in parentheses, when you're watching your YouTube, for example, close parentheses, which is typing edge//flag or Chrome//flags into the address bar, then locating Media Foundation for clear and changing the state of that from default to enable. Says here, in early February 2023, we announced new streaming capabilities, including various technologies such as the pre-filter toggle, pre-analysis feature, and content adaptive machine learning, text detection technology. All features to improve videos. With today's software update, we're bringing improvement to those features so that gamers can be future ready with support for up to 4K resolution or even greater clarity. Further optimization have been made to the video encode support with AMD software so that users with HEVC and AVC and AV1 encoder can experience higher quality recording and streaming within AMD software. Be sure to keep an eye as well as AMD continues to work with partners to bring these video enhancement and features to third-party apps for greater support. Yeah, so it's the Steam Deck with the OLED plus HDR. Oh yeah, it's benefiting from this big time. Yeah, it says finally in the latest AMD software driver, says introducing AMD Assist. Finally, in the latest AMD software driver is a feature called AMD Assist. Sometimes gamer might find it daunting to navigate through the various tabs, tweaks, and toggles while trying to find the best setting for their PC. What AMD Assist does is monitor your system and automatically enable/disable AMD software features to make your gaming experience the best it can be. For example, if a user is running a game and the FPS drop below 60 FPS, the next time the same game is launched, AMD Assist will know to enable HyperRX to deliver higher frames for better experience. Says here, to enable AMD Assist is simple. All you need to do is enable AMD Assist right from the Home tab and enjoy your own gaming experience while the feature runs in the background. Then it says stay up to date continue to be informed and download AMD software Adrenaline today. Experience for all the new redesign and visual refresh. Alright, yeah. So this basically just improves video games a whole lot, old and new. You know, so yeah. For like DirectX 11, 12, yeah. That hyper fluid motion and AMD FSR balance mode, plus the hyper frame motion. Oh yeah, improves video games a whole lot. Oh yeah, what else we got? What else we got here? Let's see. There's another article here from let's see here from neowin.net. Goes into the see if I can cover this. Says AFFMF can be global enable for any DirectX 11 and 12 titles using HyperRX or other AMD Fluid Motion toggle, as AFMF may introduce additional latency in games. AFMF may not offer the optimal experience in fast-paced competitive titles, as AFMF can be disabled using pre-app settings. For those titles, AFMF can introduce additional latency in games and is recommended to be combined with AMD Radeon anti-lag / anti-lag plus for the optimal experience. The AFMF technical preview currently requires the game to be played in full screen mode, VSync disabled. It says for the optimal experience, AFMF recommends to be used on AMD FreeSync display. Then it says AFMF features an activity monitor similar to AMD Radeon Super Resolution to confirm the frame generation status using AMD software Adrenaline Edition in-game overlay. Then it says in parentheses, use the default hotkey of Alt-R for the full screen overlay or Alt-Z for the sidebar overlay. Then it says AFMF is recommended to be enabled for games running at a minimum FPS of 55 FPS for 1080p display or 70 FPS for 1440p or above. It says AFMF adds frame generation technology to boost FPS outside of the game engine to see the resulting FPS and use the AMD software performance metric overlay. Supports for third-party performance monitoring tools is not available at this moment. And then it says here, it says the changelog also has these additional features. It says we've had added initial support for HDR to expand the AFMF gaming experience. After monitoring user experience feedback, AFMF can now be globally enabled on all DirectX 11 and 12 titles. Users may use the per app settings to individually disable or enable AFMF. Improving to frame pacing have been made, resulting in an overall smoother gameplay experience and improved image quality. It says additional game support for AMD Radeon Anti-Lag Plus, and these are the games: MechWarrior 5 Mercenaries, Deep Rock Galactic, Warhammer 40,000 Dark Tide, Sniper 5 Elite, or Sniper Elite 5, Returnal, Remnant 2, Spider-Man Miles Morales, Spider-Man Remastered, PUBG Battleground, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, Tiny Tina Wonderland, Hogwarts Legacy, and Resident Evil 3. Yeah. So this thing works for DirectX 11 and 12. You know, so the game might be running doing 57, 58, and it bumps it up to 100 plus or even 200. You know, so yeah. And these games got to be running at what's the frames here? 55 FPS or higher. Yeah. So I mean, the game might be here, but with that fluid motion, it's up to here in performance. Oh yeah. Yeah, man. AMD keeping up with the times. Oh, what else? Anything else on this? I had like 3 articles on this. Yeah, this fluid motion stuff works, and the Steam Deck is benefiting from this a whole lot. A whole lot, especially with the OLED plus HDR combined, man. Yeah. Yeah, Valve did their homework on this one, and all these updates applies to the Steam Deck. You best believe it. Oh yeah, it does. By the looks of this, man, all the games that it's mentioned, I mean, Spider-Man Miles Morales was at 138, but now bumps it up to 272, and that's on very high settings. Call of Duty on extreme settings, 113, but then it bumps it up to 222. Baldur's Gate 3, 87, then it bumps it up to 208. Oh yeah. Assassin's Creed Mirage on ultra high was 96, but it bumps it up to 157. Starfield on high settings is 59, but it bumps it up to 118. Oh yeah. Yeah, this fluid motion stuff works. Yeah, and then the results are there. So with these picture shots that they have, it just shows the difference. You know, a whole lot more. Video upscaling for video playback. HEVC/AVC/AV1 encode quality. You can see the difference. Updated cam in game text quality, big difference. So yeah, AMD is moving this fluid motion, and then you tie this in now with FSR3. Oh yeah, and then add the Unreal Engine to that. Yeah, Steam Deck is good, man. I mean, all the GPU graphics card that's use RDNA 2 and up, yeah, they're benefiting from this a whole lot. So yeah, this was a good move on AMD's part to stay competitive, you know. And yeah, this with FSR3, oh yeah, Steam Deck is in a good spot. Oh yeah, PC gamers are doing pretty good. All right, what else? Let's see. Anything else? Oh yeah, speaking of which, there's a graphics card on Amazon, and it's on sale for about $379. It's the AMD Ryzen 9 550X, 16-core, 32-thread, unlocked desktop processor. So yeah, I will leave the link in the description box. It's currently under 130 bucks from the current price. So yeah, the thing about those graphics cards too. Let's see if I got a case here. Thing about those graphics cards, you want to be in a good case that has like 3 to 4 to 5 fans built in. You want to be in a nice case. Let's see if I got a case here. All right. Nah, that won't do it. That won't do it. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Yeah. Let me get this case out of here. Okay. See if I can get it. supposed to build this PC, by the way. Let's say a case like this. Let's say a case like this. How many fans it got? 1, 2. How many fans this thing got already? I think like 3 or 4. This thing got like 3 fans already. So you know, for a GPU like this, you would need a case like this. Yeah, you would need a case like that. So yeah, to take full advantage of that graphics card. Not only that, you gotta have like a power supply that's like 1,000 watts, because half of the power goes to the graphics card, the other half goes to the GPU. So yeah, so when it comes to graphics card like that, the case size, the length, the width, it matters. Oh yeah. So yeah, you can get this graphics card, man, because it's 16 cores, 32 threads, 4.9 gigahertz boost. Let's see, 72 megabyte L2 plus L3 cache, 100 WTDP. It says the AMD Ryzen 5950X. So yeah, when it comes to PCs like that, man, you would need a case like this. You would need a case like this big. Oh yeah, has to come with some fans installed to keep that thing cool. Oh yeah, should be at least some case come with 3 or 4 fans already installed. So yeah, you need that for a GPU like that. Oh yeah, and that fluid motion will work good with that graphics card. Oh yeah. So if you think about getting the card, go ahead, do it. You know, and go for it. But yeah, but this fluid motion, oh yeah, it helps video games a lot. So FPS and gameplay will be improved a whole lot. And this is just the first update. They will have another update on top of that, and another update, and another update, and another update. Oh yeah. So let me keep you guys up to date on this, man. But this fluid motion stuff, definitely worth it. Let's see. What else I got? Anything else? Okay. Good. We got it. Anyway, I'm going to leave all the articles in the description box with this. Actually, about 3 articles. Oh, actually 4, so I'll leave all 4 of them and then indulge yourself. Yeah. Fluid motion, HyperRX. Yeah. And the Steam Deck benefits from this. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. Nice talking to you people again. Chris, still Star Wars and Star Trek fan for Directx. Go.